You busting these nuts, gonna bust you right out that league, man.
It wasn't a dream. It really happened.
Now everybody know the saying, a hard head make for a soft. We on YouTube. I'm gonna keep it clean. Zion Williamson is one of them dudes who gonna have to be taught multiple lessons. Zion Williamson gonna be asking himself what happened when it's all said and done. Zion Williamson is going to hate himself when his career is over, because that's when all of his mistakes are going to manifest right in front of him. We need to be on the lookout for Zion Williamson's mental health, honestly, because when his career is over, he's finally going to question. He's finally going to look in the mirror and realize, I messed up everything. Zion Williamson is going to hate the way his career turned out. And I'm hoping that he don't hate himself by the end of it, because he's tricking off ample opportunities. And this is just what it is, man. You know, you hear his name. I just made the dark skin video not too long ago. Another one bites dust. And that light skin video coming soon, y'all. You know, we not exempt from nothing. Nathan. I got a whole video for y'all ready to go. But listen, Zion Williamson adding to the stigma, adding to the stereotype. But low end, bottom barrel seem like, you know, it seemed like, brother, with your money, you could do so much better. But we got to remember, Zion's been struggling since the very beginning. And I mean, not struggling on the court, but struggling when it comes to women. He's been getting exposed since Duke. Y'all remember them white girls? Exposed them. That's when Zion said, you know what? Big booty Tatianas only. That's all I'm dealing with. We got to think. Zion just made his... Nobody's ever really made this correlation. Zion really might have a corn addiction. He has a specific type, a specific genre that he goes to the hub and searches for. And then he got the ends to just seek out these type of women. Zion Williamson is real life wifing up escorts. He's real life wifing up. This is hard to believe, but he come from that era. See, Zion, I believe, is Gen Z, and you know them, they a little bit different, man. He comes from a fanboy era. That's another thing that needs to be discussed in a whole nother video. A lot of his opponents coming up were wanting his autograph, or wanting to take pictures with Zion after the game. This is the era that he comes from. LaMelo Ball. These kids have been seeing these guys since they were little kids coming up, and they idolized them right in front of their faces. They were stars of AAU. We got to understand this. These guys have been coming up in a fanboy era, and that's why they're doing so horrible, I feel like. No real work ethic with them dudes, man. They've been stars since the beginning. So, hey, I'm going to go ahead and react to this video by Jada Black. I just wanted to give my quick thoughts on that. Zion is tripping. I'm going to be interjecting through this video, but y'all let me know how y'all feel about this in the comments. We got another dark-skinned brother going down to one of these, you know, look. I'm not here to judge nobody looks, but damn, dog. Just look a little burnt out. Honestly. Like tired. She looked tired. Like she done been around the ringer. Like she tired of going to Dubai. She tired of having to act in these adult films. Like she looked soulless, man. I'm looking into her eyes, bruh. But let me get into this video. My fault.
What's going on, guys? Jada Black here. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. I want to talk about this.
Hey, y'all make sure y'all go check out Jada Black. His channel, he's been doing great things for years. Go tap in with the kid.
Story that was sent to me by people who are subscribed on Instagram. Shout out to y'all. And it's about Zion Williamson. You know, I was contemplating making a separate video about Zion Williamson, his life, and where he is. Apparently, this adult film star is claiming that he is the father of her child. Now, apparently she started making these claims about 6 days ago. When you go on her Instagram, she started making these claims 6 days ago. And the Neighborhood Talk showed some of the posts that she put up, right? She put these posts up showing transactions, things of that nature. Just a lot of like hoish type behavior that comes from women who are sleeping with these guys. They want either a social boost from this or they want OnlyFans subscriptions.
Look at Zion.
Either way,
man.
why is Zion sleeping with these?
Look at Zion, bro. Look at that picture, man. Look at that picture of Zion, bro. Look at this shit, bro. Bro, Zion gonna be so disappointed when it's all said and done, bro. When this shit is all over, Zion gonna be frustrated with himself. That's why I'm saying we need to be on watch for this guy. His career. We see what happened to Ben Simmons. Bro, Zion is already injury prone. He can't complete a full season from the very beginning. He shows flashes of greatness, but he can't. He's not sustainable. The dude can't get through a half a season without going down. And we see that Zion don't give a damn. He's living reckless.
He didn't learn his lesson from Mariah Mills. Now, apparently the child, just from looking at her, she looks like she may be, what, two years old, maybe 3. But this is another sad example of someone who unfortunately cares more about chasing behind adult film stars with horrible BBLs. He's more concerned with that than actually being a good basketball player. This is why, you know, his current team is trying to find value to trade him. They don't want to just trade him. They want value for it because Zion Williamson was supposed to be the next great NBA player. And that's, at least right now,
all of these guys have not necessarily failed, but they haven't lived up to expectation at all when we talking on the court. And I love LaMelo, man. I love the Ball brothers in general. I do. What's happening to Lonzo, unfortunate with all of them injuries. LaMelo, this is who he's always been. He's been able to, you know, hang off the back of his brothers for the most part. So when he's by himself, he's never really played winning basketball. He's played entertaining basketball, and that's cool. You know, he gonna fill up seats if you get him in the right position. They not winning games over there. Ja Morant was supposed to be another one. Pissed his career off. These dudes came up in fanboy eras. We gotta understand that, man. They're just not panning out. A lot of these American players are just not panning out. I mean, you got Ant Edwards holding down the torch, but I'm talking about those next guys coming up. Of course, the Stephs and all of them dudes is solid. The LeBrons, but they on their way out. James Harden, Kawhi putting up 50 points out. Even though these guys are doing their thing, they're on their way out. And the league need young guys to come in and fill them roles. And these cats was supposed to be next up. Now you got Edgecombe, you got Khan over there with the Hornets. They killing. And they looking at these dudes like, okay, these guys actually want it. Well, I don't know, man. All the talent, a wealth of talent, but just can't get right. Ja had a full bag. The best shoe, the shoe of the year, is pissing it off. Wrecking his own moment with foolery. Zion just can't get off these big booty thotties, man. That's just what he's into. And, you know, if that's what you into, that's what you into. But he's letting this shit be the death of him, man. No discipline in the league could lead you down a dark, scary path, man. And he already got big time stipulations in his contract that say, nigga, if you eat too much, if you out there too much on Bourbon Street, you're not getting these M's. He's lost millions. What genius came up with the idea of not paying this guy guaranteed money? I hate the fact that that's what it is, but hey, you know, let's get to it.
No, it's not looking like that's going to happen. Either it's because of his eating habits or because of his activities outside the court besides food, which happens to be adult film stars. And he's going to this. You gotta be. Again, I'm not the one to type to try to judge people, but you have to definitely be at your thirstiest to just be going after randoms on social media This heifer's a random, man. She got that, I call it the BBL tattoo on her stomach, so you already know. Then she got this horrible BBL. It's like he sees this and he doesn't care. He just having unprotected relations.
All BS aside, and a lot of people touched on this in the comment section, right? I don't think Zion really truly like know his worth. I mean, it's not I don't think, it's I know he don't know his worth, man. He's moving recklessly. No guidance. I know he a grown man at this point. I know he the breadwinner, but damn, Young Buck ain't got nobody he could go to. Young Buck ain't got nobody that's taking him aside and trying to school him. I'm not eliminating him from any accountability. It's all on Zion. That's why I said he might be addicted to this corn and just living out his fantasies right now and creating babies and not understanding, bro, this has lasting consequences, big time consequences, bro. You know, shout out to your seeds, but you don't want to bring a kid in the world with a baby mama like that, bro, to where everybody joking at your son, everybody picking on your son in school because they done searched up his mama OnlyFans. Kids is cruel. Hey, listen, man. Kids can be vicious. Boy, they see your mama picking you up from school. Let them get a glimpse. Wait, that's your mom? Damn, his mom look good. Hey, what's his last name? You know, these kids wise, man. They got instincts at this point, man. They're a little bit smarter as far as technology goes nowadays. They know how to search some stuff up. Easy. This is mom's field day. Now your son got to transfer multiple schools. Everybody at each school know who his mama is. Hey, Zion, that's the type of shit you get to look forward to. You get to look forward to your kids being upset with you. You get to get your kids growing up feeling like, damn, why won't mommy cover up more? Kids know what's going on. That's embarrassing. Zion don't love himself, man. He don't love himself, and I already feel like he probably depressed. I know he getting hundreds of millions, but he ain't never had to deal with this adversity.
Supposed to be the next great NBA player. And that's, at least right now, it's not looking like that's going to happen. Either it's because of his eating habits or because of his activities outside the court besides food, which just happens to be a she got that, I call it the BBL tattoo on her stomach, so you already know. Then she got this horrible BBL. It's like he sees this and he doesn't care. He just having unprotected relations with these heifers. If this is true, he can't be helped. But she's putting out all this information to show that he slept with her. You got to ask yourself the question, why? Why are you putting this out here? What are you trying to prove? Are you trying to, because again, if he's the father, you go to the courts to demand the DNA test. You don't go to social media to do that. And apparently this particular female did this 6 days ago. She started 6 days ago on her Instagram. Just thirsty. I don't know who's thirstier. I don't know if she's thirstier or he's thirstier.
Bro, come on. We got to do better than this, bro. Look at her eyes. She ain't look like she got no soul. She ain't got no soul. She ready to take and he really booed up. Zion be really booed up with these women. That's the kicker. Zion be really trying to have relationships with these women. That's the sick part about all of this right now. Like, Zion be taking these women serious, like on some, you my boo, like we together. That's sick. That's no love for yourself. It's not like this is just a creeping situation. And nah, he be in real life dealings with these people, bro. That's what be crazy. And it's like, man, I know you don't think that loyal yourself, but a lot of people do.
Just thirsty. I don't know who's thirstier. I don't know if she's thirstier or he's thirstier. Because both of them are showing thirst beyond thirst. I mean, he's thirsty for BBLs, she's thirsty for attention. Because with these chicks, they don't really post this stuff on their pages. They'll do it on their Instagram stories and they'll just take it down and deny everything, right? But she has all this information that y'all see here. This is on her Instagram. All this is on her Instagram. All this is on her Instagram. Oh, let me see if y'all can see it. All this stuff is on there. See? All this stuff is on her Instagram. All of it. Just thirsty. Like, who is thirstier?
She got this man all over her gram, posting, talking about, guess who my baby daddy is. Let's guess who the baby daddy is. Got screenshots of Zion sending her racks. He doesn't care. This is a man that doesn't care. He doesn't love himself. I don't want to say he hates himself. I'm going to just say, damn, Zion just don't know how to love himself. You don't have to do this, brother. You don't have to impregnate these type of women, brother. You can deal with these women. And nobody ever taught this man what a good woman was. Come on, man. We got to do better. We can't keep falling for these same traps. These are millions of dollars going down the drain. Just generational wealth going down the drain. And we sitting right here witnessing this shit, man. This man is actively ruining his life, man. And we got to sit by and watch it. And I got to critique it. All of us would kill to be in that position right now, man, if we had that opportunity to be in the NBA. You know how many kids wanted to play in the NBA? You know how many people, that's all they thought that they were going to do? They was on the verge of self-deletion after hoops ended. They didn't know what to do with themselves. And you get this gigantic opportunity and you piss it off in the name of a thought, man. You piss it off the back of a broad, man. One of the most athletically gifted players we done ever seen in life, pissing it off behind some corn hub amateur. Bro, come on, bro. It's because it's sad. It's sad. And I know what it is. I know it's that light skin that got him just throwing his life away right now. Throwing his life away. Just raw dog. Ooh, baby, I like it. Raw with the adult entertainers, though. All out in the public. No regard for human life. Just, I'm gonna let this be known to the public. My nigga, you went to Duke. That used to hold a certain prestige. That used to hold some weight. People used to want to hold Duke in high regard and not put a bad image on Duke. This dude could care less about anything. That's why I'm like, man, nobody could get through to him. Nobody on the staff, no OGs. Shaq ain't tried to reach out to this. I know it's none of y'all jobs. I know this. But ain't nobody tried to take this dude to the side and say, hey, young fella, just slow down a little bit. You busting these nuts, gon' bust you right out that league, man. You gotta chill, brother, for real.
We could have a contest of, in this situation, who's the thirstiest? Who do y'all think? Y'all let me know in the comment section. Who's thirstier? Him for these BBL def?
Man, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up, man. Appreciate you. Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up, man. I appreciate y'all staying tapped in. Hey, it's a beautiful day today. Y'all be safe out there. It's the failed athlete that I mean you gotta fail in life. Let's get it.